they walk. I call this unholy. This is a baseball player, one of the Atlanta Braves. There was a spirit over his head. Now the spirit possessed him. Look, now the spirit is in him. Look at his face. It's totally different from the beginning. Look at him at the beginning now. The spirit over him. Watch the spirit dissolve itself into him. Look at this. Bam. Now watch this. Look at his face. Look at his expression. Look at him. He's like, whoa. Like he's like he's like not only am I watching the game, I'm in the game. now he's turning. Watch this. As he's turning, you're gonna start. You know what I mean? Because spirit can't hold it too much. When he moves, you're gonna see. Look at it right there. The glitch. Look at the fake face. Look at the fake face right there that you used to seeing. This is the real face. Ain't none of us human. All of us, well, we human, but this is what human really looks like. Human looks like different mixture between animal and people. Don't ask me why. Don't be mad because, you know what I mean, feel like you've been lied to. I ain't the one who lied to you. I'm showing you the truth. As you can see, it's clear as day. Look at him. Look at this. I just want to show you something else too. Look at the ears. Look. There ain't no glitch. Look, let me go back. Look carefully. This ain't no glitch. Look at it. This is the real deal. This is showing you. Look at that. Look at it. Look at his ear. See that? Time for y'all to wake up. I ain't done yet. Look at his hair over his eyes. Look. As he glitched. Look at this. This side. This is what he normally looks like when we see him on television. Look at this one. Look at the evil side. He got full lips. And he putting up the Illuminati sign. What's up with that? Then to make it even crazier, look at this demon hanging out in the middle with the blue face, smiling. Okay, let me go to the next one. It's insane, ain't it? Look, flat lips, full lips. Illuminati sign. That don't mean he's part of the Illuminati. That could just be maybe half of them, the bad side. You know what I mean? It's evil. We got a good and a bad side. We don't know what the bad side do when you sleep. Look at this. He's confirming. Look at that. They say an alien or a demon or something. He's confirming that he's down with it. But he's not putting that up. He would just had his hand up. But it's showing, it's like the spirits speak beyond you, no matter what you're saying. And look what's behind him, what's controlling it. I don't know if he's down with him or is trying to take over. You know what I mean? The alien or demon or whatever it is, it could just be in the background trying to manipulate him. So it's like getting free airplay to us, to speak to us. It's communicate with us through him without his permission. That it could normally most of the time it's probably that, I'm pretty sure. Cause I done heard this guy, he's a good motivational speaker. I don't think he down with with all this stuff, but you know, I ain't got nothing to do with you being down with nothing. You can just be standing out there. Light, if light can hit you, and of course light gonna be on you, that's the only way you're gonna be able to see you on TV for them to put the lights on you. Then these things able to ride the light and get on you. Now look at this, just a lady from the news. And all these people are just like us. They're not evil, they're not no monster. This is reality, what's hidden. You know what I mean? For us to even move, we have to shape shift. That's stuff I discovered. Look at that. Like her real eyes is above the eyes that we're seeing. And as you keep watching, you're going to see the veil in a moment. You see the veil over her face. Look at that. You see on the glasses on her eyes. That's what's on our eyes. That's what keeps us from seeing the reality for what it is. She's basically looking at the real world through some glasses, and we have more than one eyes, as you can see. She's going from the two top eyes to the two bottom eyes. You see the glasses on her eyes, and look, there's a hand touching her face. She got a voice box over her mouth that's allowing her to speak perfect literature. Well, not speak literature, you write literature, but to speak words perfectly, no matter what language you're speaking. And it takes practice to gain that. Anyone that put more time into speaking clearer, you're going to obtain that voice box. Some people inherit it if you got a long family history of speaking that same language. Look at this. See this? Look at that. You can see this stuff behind the veil. You see this thing going all the way across. It's like it's up under her skin, the veil. And see this, we see the pretty clear image, but that's not reality. And take it to the side. Look at this man riding inside of the head. Look, the head look kind of fake now, don't it? You see him sitting back. Look, you can't see him good, but you can see he's in there. It looks more mechanical now. But this lady is not the only one like that. This is how all of us are. Believe it. I wouldn't be wasting my time telling you this. I'd be somewhere else. Like, ain't no black man gonna waste his time doing this without getting paid unless it's real. Believe me. This would be the last thing I'll be doing. Look at this dude right here. And it's like everyone's like, they don't, no matter who you record. Look at this. You see all that stuff that's on the side of his face? But see, a lot of these things that you see that looks crazy, that's stuff you obtain from practicing, and they made you better. And then it's some stuff, it's like for them to be able to manipulate you. Look at this one. See, he's the force that's behind him, that's on the left. Neither one of them look like the real him. Look at his eye. You see his eyes look like he's out of his mind. His eyes looking straight up in the air. You see that? They're kind of cross-eyed, but you see the one in the background is the one that's in control. Look at this dude right here. His face keep changing. He got an eye patch on now. Look at it. But watch this. Keep watching. Bam. Look at that. You see this? Let me do it again. Give you a better look at him. Look at this. Monster. Look at this lady. Like turned to a werewolf or something right on TV, but people can't see it. I saw it. It's like it was allowed for me to see it. Stay woke. Stay woke, people, to the truth. Check this preach out. Look at that. He got a cross on the middle of his forehead. You see that? No matter what he's praying, he keeping his faith alive. And with his faith, he keeping goodness with it. So even if it's not real, let's say if all that he's following is not real, because he believes it and he got goodness in his heart, it's keeping him alive. Let me show you something. Check this out. I'm telling you to wait for it right there. Here comes the truth. Look at this. You see this? Look at the top of his head. See, it's a hand, it's a glove touching his head. They try to manipulate him while he's preaching the word. He's trying to tell people to, to follow God, but something evil is touching his head. Look at this. They trying to manipulate him. Look at this. Watch that. It's gonna keep shape shifting. Look at that. And there's a device. Looks like some kind of cable box with wires and stuff all over his head. That thick wire you see to the right, that's like an antenna, and the rest of them is just connecting straight into his head. That one is hanging off. Look at this. And they do that to all of us. Try to manipulate you, but you got to keep your faith alive. That's how you persuaded by evil. All of us are. But that's how you get tempted. He just got tempted, and that's how temptation actually looks. But because he's a priest and he had that faith, he believed so much, and the cross showed up in the middle of the man's forehead. So he had some serious protection. See, they can't, you can't stop them from putting that on you, but you can control what comes out of your mouth and what action you do. That's why, you could be real upset in traffic or something. You want to just slam your car into somebody, but you're not going to do it because you got to, take care of business or so. But you don't want to do it either because it's wrong. You don't want to hurt nobody. But look at that. That's a voice box. You see that? And that's why some people talk little children. When they speak, their speech is so clear and so perfect. Some people just have the gift of having that. Some people don't have it. Some people do. If you practice though and keep trying to speak better, you'll get gifted with that. You get gifted with anything that you put practice towards trying to get better at. See, this is a closer look at that hand. And I also believe, see, I could be wrong. There could be the hand of God, and there could be a device of God. But the only thing is, I ain't heard nothing about God using devices. I thought that was, the other one, I should say. So I'm just assuming, since he's a priest, he's trying to preach the word on television. What better way to do than to try to disrespect this man by doing this? You know what I mean? Gonna try to manipulate his speech to the people. That's, it's like a snake head and a hand at the same time. But it's touching this man's head. The snake usually represents knowledge, but not this one. Not one that's gonna follow up with a thing like a cable box on top of his head. See, they're just showing you all the stuff that's added on to him to try to manipulate him. This guy didn't go ahead as done. He's just trying to do his job. But, this is done to all of us.